Hello. Hola, mi gente. Greetings from what How are we? Leo, this is your bonus reading. This is your bonus finance reading. I told you I would do a second reading for you because last 2 weeks ago, you didn't get your just due. And I don't like that for you. I don't like that for us, okay? As a fellow Leo placement, as a Leo moon, it's my only Leo placement, but it's a very strong one. I feel away. I don't like that happened to us. So, here we go. Please do check out your general reading for this full moon in Taurus, just to see what the vibes are, what Spirit is calling you to let go, release, reconsider under this full moon energy. And this reading, Leo, is specifically for your finances, Spirit, holy angels, ancestors of light. Ooh, look at that. Wild card. I like to keep this in this deck because for me it signifies something deeper. A wild card in reverse, 7 of cups, 7 de copas. Ancestors of light, we ask, what is the energy, what are the messages that Leo needs to know specifically at this time regarding their finances? How can they turn their finances around? Are there any obstacles or highlights, hints that we need to pay attention to at this time regarding Leo's finances? King of Pentacles, Rey de Oro in reverse. Also, wow, King of Wands in reverse. Okay, Leo. I felt this when I sat down and I wasn't going to say anything, and then here it is again. 10 of Swords. What's this? The Page of Swords here. And the 8 of Swords as well. Wow. Ace of Swords and 9 of Swords as well. Okay, lots of thinking, lots of reverse here. Again, wild card, Siete de Copa. 2 kings in reverse here. This is your page and your 8. All swords. Let me get up close. You gotta get up close, or I gotta get all the way back. And then 9 and Ace of Swords. That Ace is in reverse. But on the bottom, you have the 8 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, Leo, so this message is coming to you, is piggybacking directly off of the general reading, which was speaking about a lack of self-esteem, low self-esteem, a lot of self-doubt. When I asked specifically what are the messages regarding finance that Leo needs to pay attention to, what they're saying is that you have more options than you realize. This 7, this 8, this wild card here is letting me know that you have more options than you realize in terms of different ways to make money, different ways to spend your money, different ways to, how do you say, like invest, like different avenues and different streams of income, right? So what I'm hearing, and that's also surprising to you. I think that's part of the problem, Leo. Maybe some of you never thought that you would have options or access to certain things. That's what the wild card is signifying. So you're like, I always thought that I would have a regular 9 to 5, or that was the only way to make money. And now here I am, this super creative person with my hand in so many pots, and I can't juggle it all because I've only ever seen an example of people making money one way. And so it's overwhelming for you. That's a good word, overwhelming. The other thing, though, is that, again, it's tied, and go watch the other reading, it is tied to your self-esteem. Like, I am not deserving of this, of being able to make all this money while people are starving, or people in my family don't have this or that or that. Or I'm so young, and usually people get this kind of success later in life. Is it a setup? Am I going to fail? There's so much negative self-talk and so much of a negative self-view that you can't even receive the abundance that Spirit is trying to bestow upon you, right? And I'm hearing that this is learned behavior, right? Maybe specifically for those Leos with father wounds. Maybe your father was very cheap, very stingy, because they're showing up as the king. So I'm seeing that people were living in squalor or being taught to be frugal when they had means, they had access to things, or at least their family did. So maybe your parents taught you to be cheap, but they actually had money. So you grew up thinking that you were poor, and now you live your life like a poor person, but it all was a deficit-based mindset that was being passed down from to you, right? This page says that this is a cord that needs to be cut. This is an ancestral soul tie that needs to be cut for some of you, Leo. It is an actual curse that was put on your family to always think negatively about themselves, or to always have self-doubt when it came to finances, to never truly prosper. So even when you are prospering, even if they can't stop your abundance, you're made to be abundant. Your family is wealthy. They own stores, they own real estate, whatever the case may be. But the family still can't appreciate it. They don't love it. They're not happy. They're not joyful. They still feel like they're in debt, or they overwork themselves to compensate for never having to be poor again, right? Like they're already rich, but they never take a day off. They never take vacation because they're like, we could lose it all like that. And so they can't enjoy it. And so Spirit is saying that you have to release yourself from these shackles, truly, truly unbind yourself. I mean, look, this entire side of the board is all swords. Again, Ace and 9. And Page and 8 of swords. So with this page and this 8 specifically, this is where the cord cutting comes in. It says it's time to release yourself from this contract, right? To remove the work that has been done against you, even if it was generations ago. And then here, this is the cord, the contract that needs to be cut from the family line, where the family believes that, where again, a hex or curse was thrown. For some of you, it really is that deep. It really is that true. And then this one here, this ace with this 9 of swords, is what you need to uncross from yourself. So it is a multiple uncrossing, a multiple working that needs to be done. For some of you, it's as simple as lighting a black candle, right? And taking a simple uncrossing bath, and continuing to pray for your highest good, your highest light, to your highest ancestors. Others of you need to venerate the dead in your family, specifically the merchants, the business owners in your family who had positions of authority or who managed money well, and you need to give their spirits light and to elevate them and to ask them to come and imbibe your thoughts so that you can start to think like a hustler, think like a money maker, think like a motivator. Undo these chains on your family and start to make the money that you deserve, because Leo, you are creative, you are talented, you are gifted. Some of you have things that you can do on the side, and you have the time, and it's something that you don't have to go out of your way for. It's like you already love to do it, you have the talent, you have the skill, you have the resources. It's just a matter of promoting yourself. Like some of you may work full-time at a hospital, let's say, and excuse me, you know, you're a nurse, you're a nurse's assistant, whatever the case may be. The money is good, you don't love the work, but you're really good at decorating, like you do event planning, and your close friends know it. But maybe it's time for you to set up an Instagram page where you're promoting the work that you've done for family and friends, and you start now because the holidays are coming up, right? Maybe you do like baby shower packages, a small deal. Maybe you offer to decorate for friends' givings, for parties. You charge a nominal fee, something small, because you're getting started, and these are people that you know and you love. But you have an opportunity to make another set of income here. Again, the wild card in reverse is saying, like, don't trick yourself out of opportunities because they don't look like what you normally would expect them to. And again, with the 7 of Cups, you have options. You have options here. So your money can absolutely be restored, but you just have to begin to separate yourself from the ideas that have held you down, kept you bogged down in your mind about your own worth and what you deserve, and then also address the ancestral bloodline about where did their deficit-based mindset come from. Was it actual interference through black magic, or, you know, some kind of hateration? Or was it something that they experienced in the past that they started to teach their children, and that you inherited, right? Like maybe you had a very successful grandfather who lost it all, and then he just started teaching his children, like, don't put your faith in these things, just go to work, don't try to be a business owner, you know, like just go walk the straight and narrow because it's not worth it. And now you have adopted that, but that's not truly what's in your bloodline. What's in your bloodline is to own business. He started that, he was there for that, right? You have an entrepreneurial spirit, you have a creative spirit, a consultant spirit. You should be making more money, Leo, and you know it. So, I don't know who that's for. You know I was channeling, honey, because I was speaking nonstop. I didn't take one single breath. This is why I'm still sick. So, I don't know who that was for, but I hope it was helpful. If it was, please like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Book a reading to talk about your personal finance issues, and then, or challenges, or hopes. Yeah, because everything is not a problem. And if you need support with the cord cutting, the uncrossing, I do offer altar services, or through a spiritual consultation, we can speak about me walking you through the process to do it on your own. If you are looking to see if there is any type of spiritual investigation, like who in the bloodline had the fear, who in the bloodline had the money, that is a mediumship consultation or an ancestral investigation service. And you can find all of that on my site. Do the things. I'll see you soon. Happy full moon in Taurus, Leo. I love you so much. Peace.